the final countdown. The party starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday.
Hello. All right, everybody, we are back. We're back on a Saturday, February 17th. Not just back on a Saturday. We're back on a Saturday birthday. And that's because we're here to say happy birthday to one person, Amber Gonzalez. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And while we're still getting ourselves settled in here, let's bring in, we have a very special guest to, along with myself and Ryan. Ooh, as a matter of fact, we have multiple special guests, two special guests to say happy birthday to Amber. Let's get him in here right away. First off, we've got Tanya McCoy. What's up, Tanya?
Happy
What
birthday!
up?
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
And we have another special guest, Stephanie Orkin.
Hey-o.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Amber? Happy birthday! How's it going,
Thank
guys?
you. Good.
Why are you in the background, Amber? Amber's in the
I-
background.
Here? I have this
Ah.
light. You can see me.
I can. I just have bad eyes, you know.
Yeah, so it is a very special day, a very, very special day. Ryan and Amber, two of everyone's favorite people in the community, and Amber Gonzalez, maybe, if not at least one of the nicest people you will ever meet in your lives. And we are here to celebrate Amber's birthday. So one more time, happy birthday, Amber.
Happy birthday! So good.
All right. Just to include, to continue the good vibes here, let's say hi to the chat. Lots of happy birthday wishes going on. Jordan says Purple Gang Gang. Rob Zamora says Purple Gang Gang.
Purple
Dave
Gang
Orkin
Gang.
in the house. Hey, hey.
Dave,
Carlos
what
says
up?
what's up.
Carlo.
Curtis Ackerman in the house.
The inevitable.
Jimmy Haravex, what's going on? Trevor
up,
16
dude?
Shooter in the house. Purple Gang Gang, what's up, Buckaroos? Andy the Collector. Jesse from Just Shelf is in the
Jesse.
house. Van is in the house.
Van.
David Williams is in the house. J Mac in the house. Joseph H in the house. Joseph also the winner of the last giveaway from SDL, and that is on his way. On its way to him. Rick Jones, here we go. Now we're going to get to the real comments here. Happy birthday to Amber. Brick says, hello. Just shelve it with the Amber. Woohoo. More Purple Gang Gang. Happy birthday, Amber. Oh my goodness. We have some
Gee.
special birthday wishes now from
Nice.
Mrs. Hedgehog.
Woo! Where's she?
Happy birthday
Yay!
to
You.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
To
to you.
Oh my
Happy
God.
Train wreck.
birthday, dear Amber.
The best one.
Amber's
Happy birthday to you.
to you.
Oh, and
Yay.
look, Mrs. Hedgehog with the action figure on the plate.
No, who she put on there?
Orlando Calrissian wannabe.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's red.
Oh, that's funny.
Very nicely done.
That is. We got fruit in there and everything.
Yes.
Put this over here.
That's nice.
All right.
Too late. Too late. It already happened.
Yes, we already gave you our horrible singing. Andy,
That
the
was pretty
Collector.
bad.
Thank you. Yes, it was. But yes, everybody is here to wish Amber a happy birthday. Amber, the fourth member of SDL, Amber Gonzalez, of course. So happy birthday, Amber. We hope that you're having a great day so far and that you have a whole weekend of happiness. And as a matter of fact, thank you, because I don't know if you knew this or not, but the people across the nation are so happy that it's your birthday. We got Monday off. It's
Yeah,
a
right.
holiday for Amber's birthday.
Shield.
Sweet, sweet.
So we were chatting just a little bit in the beginning. Ryan and Amber, what have you been doing so far today on Amber's birthday? Have you just been chilling, taking it easy? Like, what's been going on?
Chilling, taking it easy, walked the mall a little, and hung out. Took a nap, of course.
That's
I
my
love
girl.
a nap.
Yeah.
Taking
Mhm.
naps is great, 100%. How about you, Tanya? What how's your Saturday going so far?
It's going good. Busy. Lots to do. Lots of appointments. Things going on. Went and saw family. Had dinner. Just trying to make it back in time to get on the show. So,
Well, we thank you very much for making time for us. We know
Yeah.
that as the days are going on, there is so much. We all have so much going on in our lives, and on top of that, even in this community, there's like 14 or 15 shows per day, which we all
What?
appreciate. And so many of us try to make it to everybody's shows and stuff. And we thank everybody for being here with us live, especially on Amber's birthday.
For
We also
sure.
We also want to say thank you to everybody who checks us out on the replay. Please give Amber your best wishes and give her a big fat happy birthday, because we're so happy that it's your birthday.
yeah.
She's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Steph,
What up?
how's your Saturday going?
It's low key. There's snow. Just stayed inside, relaxed, cleaned, replaced 3 electrical outlets.
Yeah,
Not that that's
those
normal, but yeah, just
in the Northeast, and in particular in one like small little band in the Northeast, we got a winter storm last night, and some of us actually got a healthy amount of snow. We got probably
that'd be you.
8-9 inches. Some
Stop.
people say they got 10 to 15. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
so the forecast had us more like in the 1 to 4 range, but we got a good amount of snow.
Mm-hmm.
You keep
Is it
that
like
up
the
there.
snowball? Yeah. Oh yeah. You're like no snow over here.
We got
Yeah.
what was it, about a week ago? We had another snow, or no, last Tuesday we had another snow, and it was very wet, very good for snowballs and snowmen. The one last night, not so much, but because it was on top of previous snow, and then like it warmed up a little bit during the day, it ended up being pretty good snowball and snowman making snow.
That's the
I,
best.
I, on the other hand, decided, all right, I got to get outside early this morning, and had to take my ice troll out. And
Did you do snow angels? Did you do snow angels?
I didn't
Did you-
do snow angels, but I
Okay.
took some cool pictures, or pictures that I thought was cool, and I posted them.
I
in the
seen
show.
them. Mm-hmm.
But
That's good.
the one thing that was scary here, let me try to you know what? Impromptu. Let me try
Pull
to
that up.
pull this up here, because I want to tell you about how terrified I was taking a couple of these pictures. So just bear with me here. It might take me.
Pictures, by the way.
What's that?
I said great pictures, by the way.
Yeah, they were good. They were very well received. I liked it.
Ah, here we go.
He's a good
Here we go.
weather
Here we go.
forecaster, that ice troll.
So I've been sort of waiting for the right weather to try to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I mean. So
So good.
for a couple
Oh,
of years,
sick.
I've been pining after these Frost Goblin customs that our buddy Eric LeBron made.
Okay.
And finally, I broke him down. And at this past Legions Con, he sold them to me for a ridiculously good price, like beyond fair. And I was so happy to get them. But I was like, I need to take some pictures in the snow with these guys.
Yes.
But it's like a whole group of like 6 Frost Goblins, fur pieces and everything else.
Yeah, I see that.
I was so terrified. I had them in like a box, and I brought them outside into the snow. And I was like, if I drop them in the snow, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm like,
You were
And-
that tense?
yeah, because I don't want to mess them
Yeah.
up. They're like
Sure.
one of a kind pieces.
Right on.
So what I did was I have like a $30 like ice snow diorama,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of nestled that in the snow and then set the goblins up on top of it so it would look like they're sort of in the snow without actually being in the snow. But a couple of times like the wind would blow and like snow would blow out of the branches, and I was terrified that they would be like caught in a bunch of snow and get wet, but luckily everything turned out okay. The frost
it's
goblins
beautiful.
survived. So thank
Yeah,
you.
they're
Eric.
in their element. Eric did a great job on those.
Right?
It looks
Cool.
amazing, man.
Thanks, man. And then of course I had to bring out the ice bowl and my Super 7 Thundercats snowman. You can see the frost goblins in the background.
That's awesome.
And then I left and came back, and these guys were making a little snowman.
Look at that.
He's even got a giant corncob pipe. So
Perfect. I like that. I like that they blend in with the bark and everything. It just
Mhm.
seemed very seamless with your dio pieces in the snow. It's hard to get.
Steph,
You
you
know.
would have been cracking up if you saw me trying to do this, because I'm
Yeah.
out there and I couldn't have my whole big jacket on because you got to be able to move around and stuff.
No,
So no
right.
gloves, no jacket,
Oh,
in the
Uh-huh.
snow.
yeah.
And I live in like a townhouse condo development.
Right.
So there's a row of houses on either side of our row of houses. So like, and we're kind of on a hill. So whenever I'm taking the pictures, I'm trying to get an angle so you don't see like cars and other houses. And
Sure.
I've done this kind of thing before, like at the bottom of the hill, and I'm like laying down trying to shoot
Sure,
up
sure.
the hill.
I was
And I
going to say
turn
that.
around, and there's like a family like by their car, like looking at me, like, "What are you
Yep.
doing?"
I was going to say, like, what neighbors are like, where's that older gentleman out there? Don't talk to the guy who's no, playing with his toys out in the snow. But that's fun. I mean, they're intrigued, right? You got
Yeah.
spectators. That's awesome.
You know, hopefully at this point they've seen it enough times that where they're like, "All right, you know what? Just let them go. Just let them go."
Right on.
All right, so I don't know. Let's get things going here. We have a lot to get to. We're already at 7:15, almost 7:15 right now. We have a lot of birthday wishes. I guess you know what? Real quick, let's start there because I have it planned out to kind of get back to there too. And Ryan, anytime you need to jump in with anything, just let me know. Just jump in. Just go for it. Tanya. Oh, so go for it, Rhino. Go.
No. I was gonna say after we do this, I do have a video for a couple of great people sent Amber a birthday shout out.
Ooh.
You tell me. Whenever you want to go is fine.
Uh,
I figured we would do like I've got a little bit of news and then more Amber stuff.
Yeah.
So whenever you want to do it, it's fine by me.
Sounds good.
we'll
Let's
just
sit down.
pepper you in, Amber. Okay,
Yeah.
just pepper you right in.
Fine.
I like
So
that.
If you guys would do me the favor, do you have any quick birthday words for Amber to start it off? Because I want to start it off on the right foot. Tanya, you're here because of Amber, of course.
I
If,
am.
if it had just been me that asked you, 50-50, maybe 50-50. But
I would have,
no, I'm just joking.
but I'm here for Amber.
Any birthday wishes you wanted to send to Amber real quick?
Just how thankful I am for her willingness to jump in with 2 feet with me, going full force on something that I had no idea what I was doing, and just how amazing she is, how kind she is, and just puts up with me all the time. Amber, I really do appreciate you, and I am thankful for you every day.
Oh,
Thank you.
that was so
Tanya,
sweet.
sweetheart.
That was very nice.
So, Steph, do you think you can beat that or no?
It's not a competition, but I'm going to tell you,
I'm just kidding.
it's not. Amber has the warmest spirit, I feel. When I first met her, she
Oh wait, hold
just
on. What?
emanates that. Wait, I'm in the middle of this, Amber. What'd you happen?
She dropped her headphone. She can't.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right out of my ear.
You got stage fright over here. Oh man. Anyway, Amber, happy birthday. I'm so glad I met you. When I first met you, you just have a really warm spirit and it just emanates from you and just made me feel comfortable right away. Made me want to be like, yo, I want to talk to that girl. She seems fun. You know what I mean?
Fun.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of people that like in this community that are really great, but like Amber and Ryan are both like, they're just so
Genuine.
welcoming and open.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's like what you see is what you get. And like
Right.
100% cool, like right from the beginning. So happy birthday, Amber. We're going to try to be as embarrassing as possible. So that's just sort of the beginning of it.
Yes, I'm here for it.
We do have another giveaway for all of the cool people that stop by to wish Amber a happy birthday. Throw Amber a happy birthday in the chat. That's not the hashtag yet, but I was trying to think of like a cool giveaway to do on Amber's birthday, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I know that besides Legions, that one of the toy lines that Amber is into kinda is Plunderlings. So I thought, why not give away a
Nice.
Plunder Strong Typhoon?
That's the name of the green
Ridiculous.
typhoon. Ooh.
Yeah.
We can't see it though. But I know yes.
How about now?
That's great. That's a
There
great
you
giveaway.
That's awesome.
There you go.
I can't with you, Curtis. I can't.
Plunder Strong.
Yeah. Wait, Curtis, that's exactly what I said the first thing. It's like, put the birthday girl in the seat. No. Oh,
So they were
can't be a backseat driver, Ryan. No.
So there we go. So that's
She's
just we're gonna have a
already too popular.
special giveaway for Amber's birthday, and then
That's
of
sweet.
course, got to throw up the banner while we get into everything here. So happy birthday, Amber! Thank you so much for letting us celebrate your birthday with you. We're gonna keep coming back to that. Real quick, I wanted to get to some news. If you guys wanted to talk about some news, real quick.
Mhm.
And there, yes, the background too is a picture of myself, Ryan, and Amber because I couldn't help myself, but I had to put a picture with me in it too as the background.
Sure.
So this is the Amber SDL. Couple of big notes. Don't forget tonight, after we're done here, starting at 9:00 on the Purple Gang Gang channel. It's Purple Gang Gang Live, 9 p.m. tonight. They're giving away a freaking dragon.
I mean, who does that?
Who does that?
Purple Gang
Who
Gang.
does that? That's right. That's right.
So make sure you hit up Purple Gang Gang, Van and Jordan. Those guys are like, they're like
Fun.
nonstop. First of all,
No.
like nonstop.
Yeah.
And,
Engines.
dude, like they were pumping our live, this live right here, all day long. It was in
Respect.
Sure.
every one of our groups. Thank you so much, guys. That is a
Mhm.
lot of work. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And on top of it, I didn't even know that they had dropped this, but there's a Purple Gang Gang as a Hazar review. So of course, everybody's gobbling up all of the Poxus Wave reviews right now. The As a Hazar review, which is voiced by Van. Have you guys
Okay.
seen this yet? It's
I
pretty good.
haven't.
Yeah.
So, all right, check it out. They've got their own review of As a Hazar. Not to be outdone, I also have a review of Hazar.
I was going to say, I got confused because I seen yours earlier today.
And that's on
Nice.
on this YouTube channel. Please check it out. Also, one thing that sort of occurred to me, whether you're watching the Purple Gang Gang review, mine, or Bill's got a really great Poxus review out right now
Mhm.
on the Dork Layer YouTube channel. Check that out if you can. And you might, everybody might not be in a situation where you can. You might be, on a train or you just can or whatever. If you can watch these reviews on a TV, I would very much recommend it. So if you have like a smart TV and you can go to YouTube, that's how I watch all my reviews.
That's a good
Because
suggestion.
You get so much more, especially when like Bill or somebody or Toy Bro are doing like close-ups on your
Yeah.
TV as opposed to like your phone or a computer.
Hmm.
I very much recommend checking out the reviews on the TV. Just
Good
a suggestion.
suggestion. Definitely. How big is your TV?
In the basement, I have a 60-inch TV, but
Wow.
most of my YouTube viewing happens on a 40-inch TV in the living room. So it's not super big, but it's still
Right.
bigger than like my computer, right?
Sure. Definitely good for the effects.
So here we go. Here, Curtis
Sarah.
is spoiler alert. Hedgehog ruined his review by taking the figure out of the box.
You
Um,
did. Oh.
So yeah, so a running joke now has been because I did an inbox review of the Poxis and Phobos, not Phobos, excuse me, Flogius
It's
2-pack,
You broke the cardinal rule. You gotta
which
keep
is
them.
completely reasonable.
Is it
because-
though? I mean,
Yeah, you
I
don't
know.
take that out of the package.
I-
I never take
I
that
know
out
you
of the
don't.
package,
You can.
He was living dangerously. He did it for the
Yeah.
fans. He did.
but
The edge.
but since then, other than that, the reviews are all out of box. And also another while we're plugging different things, different channels, different groups here, a couple of Facebook groups. Number one, if you're not already in the Dork Lair Collectors group on Facebook, check it out. It's an awesome group. We're all in it. Like-minded collectors talking about a lot of Legion stuff, but also non-Legion stuff as well. That's a great collectors group. And if Curtis will let you in, there's another group called the Legend Daddies, which is another great group.
Love that group.
Has a couple of interesting videos about doing inbox reviews that are worth your time. Checking out the chat here. Edgardo says, "Happy birthday, Amber." Van
Hey, you forgot the
Johnson,
woohoo.
Photography. It's amazing. You can't talk highly enough about it.
yeah, Brett's the man.
I talked. I did. I
Yeah,
talked to
Brett's
Brett
a
last
great
night. Mhm.
He's also a fixture outside of most conventions here in the Northeast too.
Yes.
Outside. So Brett
Just
is
find
the
him
man.
everywhere.
Usually the second in line.
We're gonna be to Zolocon.
We're
a
gonna
mission.
try to be. in the
Oh, wait, sorry. Also, another big thing that happened this week:
Cool.
the retailer wave was officially kicked off from Four Horsemen Studios, and on Tanya and Amber and Stephanie and all of the Legions ladies on the Legions ladies show. That's where the news broke, exclusive news that the number one,
Exclusive.
the retailer wave was coming, number one, and number two, that the Figura Obscura figures were going to get retailer releases.
Mhm.
Amber and Tanya, like, how
Bringing
cool
it.
was that when you guys broke that news?
That
Yeah.
was amazing. And then to see them now after knowing that they were coming and then seeing the changes that they made is amazing.
What was your
Let
favorite
me ask you.
change? Sorry.
Oh, no. I was just
No.
let me ask you: is the next logical step, since you broke news like this, would it be to get a reveal for a new wave?
Oh.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully it happens.
Listen,
We could hope.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we are available if they want to send us something to reveal. We will be happy to do so. But I really am just really pleased that people seem to be liking the show and seem to be liking what we're doing, and people are watching and enjoying it, and we just hope that we can continue to do that.
Rock on. Look at her. Are you there, Amber?
I'm here, guys.
Just bringing the
He's
news.
there.
You got to think
So-
about it. 4 o'clock didn't even get that tip. So,
yeah.
I know.
you know.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, breaking news on Legions ladies, and it came to fruition this week. So the first couple of figures in the retailer wave were announced. First off, we had the gold version of the Monkey King. Guys, what were your first reactions when you saw this week? Number one, do you have the first Monkey King yet? And number two, whether you have the first one or not, are you grabbing this one? I'll go to you first, Steph.
Sure. Yeah, I like it. I like that the gold faceplate just it pops, even though there's the other gold tones in the chainmail and so forth. It it works, and the different teal, what we call them, the feathers, right? So they're red as
Mhm.
well. Yeah, it's dope.
Yes.
I like it. I think it works for sure. But I'm partial to Red Death. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, I'll pick it up.
How about you, Tanya?
We're still talking about it. I don't know if we're going to pick it up or not. I love the gold. I love so much more red on him. So before, everything was like a blue or a gray color up underneath his, the gold on his arms and on his legs, and then different colors in the padding up underneath the actual gold chainmail. There were different colors up underneath there. And of course, like she said, the feathers were different colors. Well, all that's red now. So a lot more red in this than in the other one. And then with that gold, it just really pops. It is really, really beautiful. And I love the repaint of the shoes.
Wait, that was my
these-
second question. So the
Yeah,
cloud shoes are purple? I can't really tell. Is it?
Well, it's a design on them. They're not the same. I mean, it's a different color this time. They're not the same as what the other ones were, and they're beautiful. I love them. I actually like these shoes better than I do the original ones.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm right there
Yeah.
with you.
So,
Yeah.
whether we get it or not, we're still talking. I don't know if this is going to be one that we pick up or not. But there was a lot of good. I mean, I really like the way that they did the changes on this one.
Sweet.
Sorry, just pulling up a.
What about you, Amber? What do you think about it?
Yeah. Tell us.
I really like it. I like the lighter gold in his face. But I like the red. I love it all, really.
She's just as nervous here as she is on Legions, ladies. I just want
Come
to say.
on, Amber. Oh, okay. Now I see the design on the cloud shoes. Yeah, that's
So here's the.
Yeah.
This is the original version of the Monkey King.
yeah.
So you can see some of the differences there.
It's less muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny. So this is one of those situations where and I feel like they took this tact with all three, and we're about to take a look at the other two of the Figura Obscura, retailer repaints here, is that they're not like the newer versions are not wildly different. There's just like key differences, a couple of things reversed, you know what I mean? And I think it's a really great way. The first thing I thought was like, somebody that wasn't able to get in on one of these or all three of these versions the first time around, this is a really great way for them to grab, a version of that character now for a price that's, pretty fair, I would say, especially something like the Monkey King. So if somebody didn't get the Monkey King last year, it makes sense that they might actually be into it now. Like the Monkey King was like on so many top 10 lists. So there's a lot of people that probably found out about this figure for the first time just within the last couple of months. Here's a way that they can get their hands on the Monkey King.
Yeah, the contrast in the faceplates, now that I look at it, like the design aesthetics for the new one, it's like edited down, but it works. It really makes his face pop rather than just sort of blend in the background,
Yeah. And Bill says no
Pop and swap.
blues in the new version.
New version, none at all. Wow, no, I'm seeing that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his beads are green. Weren't they blue before? Okay.
So I really like the gold here. I do have the original. I don't know if I'm going to pick up this one or not. I kind of like this one almost even a little bit better because of the shiny gold. Like I'm a bright color shiny guy.
Sure.
And translucent. If it was translucent, you'd be in there.
And glow in the dark. We'll get there.
Yeah.
GIDs. I know. Anyone GIDs.
So that's it. So that's the gold. Plus, of course, I'm still not like super versed in the world of the Monkey King, but I understand that there's like isn't there like a gold version of the character or something like that? So this sort of dovetails with that too.
Yeah, there's a
Mhm.
ton of different iterations of that character.
Is it different
They keep pumping
stages
them
through
out,
the
I'll buy it.
story? Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Sure.
I think it depends on like the lore and like the back, like the history
Who's
of it,
telling you?
because there's
Yeah, but like,
so many different versions.
but throughout the story, he like changes his.
Changes
Yeah.
form.
Correct. Yes. But yeah, this is sweet.
So here we go. So here's the latest form for the Monkey King.
Rock
And then the
on.
next day, we got the
Woo.
Love
new
the Black
Mask of the
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Death. Steph, I know you're excited about this one. Give us
Yes.
your thoughts.
Yes, I am. My thoughts?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I really definitely like the change in the soft goods. I mean, right away the clock, I mean, it just really pops. Must have darkened it, right? Did something
So they gold
little bit
the,
more.
They
the
added
gold
the
is
accents.
the gold is
Yeah.
much more brighter gold. It's
Okay.
instead of being muted, it is completely brighter. And then the emblem down at the bottom, it is golded out, and the feet are golded out. I mean, the changes they made in the clock itself, I think, is worth
Yeah, stunning.
picking that up. Yeah, it is
Mhm.
beautiful.
But I love
here's-
yeah, okay.
Sorry, just for comparison, here's a quick shot of the original. So you can see like the clock without like the really, really bright gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The soft goods all in reds, right?
Mhm.
And then the new one, boom.
Now his body's changed too as well. No, is it opposite?
Yeah, the body is red on
Ooh,
this. My understanding
that's
was everything that was black is red, and everything
right
that was
on.
red is black on
That's
the
hot.
new one.
Oh.
That's so
That's
hot.
what I
I
read.
actually like it.
So,
Yeah.
I like it
Yeah.
more on this.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think this is great looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
I think
gonna.
customizers are gonna love that. You know.
Yeah,
And this is such an incredible, like the Mask of the, like all these figures are amazing, but the Mask of the Red Death set is so crazy. Like getting like this brand new figure with incredible soft goods, accessories, and then a giant, what amounts to a Dio piece as far as the clock
Mhm.
goes. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
goodness
sort of like
gracious.
the first one too, right? Like of a play
Yeah.
set that they've had in the line. Yeah.
because it's
It's
like
a risky move too, but I love that they chose Edgar Allan Poe's stuff and then this one in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you? So Tanya, I know you've talked about this one on your own show too. What are your thoughts on this guy? Do you any decisions made as far as whether you grab this version or no?
I think we are definitely getting this one. Still up in the air about the other one, but I think that to have all of the cloth goods in black, I think that's going to be a no-brainer. But that clock itself, just to get the different version of that clock, I think is worth it as well. I mean, I love this. I can't wait.
I'll have to agree with you, Dorglair, there to have also if you added a plastic piece to that, just sort of the change in textures that would work too. That'd be awesome. It's sick. I'm definitely getting it.
Ryan and Amber?
Go ahead, Amber.
Oh, absolutely getting.
Well, I buy everything they put out, so it was already a yes for me.
I
Aw.
love how like the clock is like stands out a little better.
Mhm.
The whole
Cool.
just the whole thing.
Yeah. Who's had a grandfather clock growing up? Anybody?
We
Like-
did not have a grandfather
My
clock.
grandma.
We had a lot of clocks,
Okay.
and we had wall
Kevin's
clocks.
grandfather made them.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
he made grandfather clock.
That's
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
do
They
you
sort of have this creepiness to them. Sorry, Hedgie. But like some of them have like secret compartments and
Right.
stuff
Mhm.
Yeah.
that you
Cool.
won't notice. Yeah. My mom used to hide money in hers. You couldn't even tell, but like the whole base would come out and
Nope.
yeah,
Sorry.
they're fun. They're neat. Just curious question.
I didn't want to touch it.
My dad
That's when me and
fixes
Ryan
them.
play
Oh, that's
comment
cool.
chicken. Like who's gonna put it? So
That's
Bill's dad fixes
interesting.
them.
That's wild.
Tanya, do you have any, or are there any of those clocks available?
They're in the family, but no, we don't have a place for one at this point. If I had a different house, we would probably have one. But in our house, there's just no place to actually put one. But yeah, they're in the family. They're, you know,
That's sweet.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
we have another guest here
Uh-oh.
to say happy birthday. Trevor Williams.
Hey.
Hey,
Tanya,
What up?
what's up, Ryan?
hey, hey, hey.
Amber, I just want to pop on real quick and say happy birthday. And
Aw.
my wish for you this year is that I know there's been a lot of disappointment, but this year I really hope you get to go to intern for a day. I'm pulling for you. really,
Me too.
really pulling for you. You know, I know Tanya is.
One of these years, you'll break
times.
through.
One of these times.
Unreal. It's bound to happen. It's just
Yeah.
it's inevitable, like Curtis.
We've been counting. Good point. Sweet.
So happy birthday,
Yep.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thanks for jumping on, Trev. So,
you man.
we've been talking about this the retailer
I saw that. Yeah.
wave that's just been announced. First 3 out. So, what do you think about the next one that's being announced tomorrow? Pretty crazy, right?
It's super crazy, especially the. Oh wait,
Timing.
no, it's actually I don't know which one is going to be tomorrow, but there are more coming, and they are really really cool. So
Really? I wasn't online today, so there's another one tomorrow.
maybe
Maybe.
I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
know. Not,
Excited.
They haven't said anything specific, but
Well,
no,
not
I don't know. I
specifically
actually don't
asking
know
you.
if they're releasing anything tomorrow. Maybe this is it.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, there are things
No,
that come
they
out. And I
said
just
that
don't
there
ask
were
questions
more to
because.
come out.
Okay, all right. He did say that. All right.
He did
I gotta
say
check
that there
my-
were more surprises to come.
Yes, there are. There are more surprises to come.
Nice.
Yeah. It's best not to know, Trevor. This way you don't
No.
mess up. You know what I mean? You don't want a demerit. You don't want to get like
No, I don't. I don't
You
say
know.
anything, but sometimes I just don't ask questions because, like,
Yeah.
I just don't honestly know what's happening or
right.
if it's happening. But these are pretty cool so far, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I think they are.
yeah, they're not like I was saying earlier. They're not like whacked out crazy versions of the first of the first figures, but they're like sensible
pops.
key changes. But if you don't
Yes.
have
Yeah.
the first one, this version is a great one to get. I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, two of them caught me off guard. I mean, they all kind of caught me off guard because you get in your mind like something you don't, and again, don't always talk to Jeremy or anybody about what's coming. Sometimes I know before I get it. Sometimes I'll open the box and I'm like, oh wow, at least I knew Monkey King was coming, but I didn't know what they had done to it. So I was half expecting like a snow monkey or something like that, but I think it's really cool. The paint looks really, really good. I know it doesn't come across in the pictures, whatever. But it looks really good.
It looks kind of blue.
Oh.
All right. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey. It's funny again because it's so not
It's
funny.
not.
No, you got to do it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna short fuse on this one. So
Oh, we're just kidding. Trevor
No,
has
I-
my photo of the year 2 years in a row. So
yeah, no, I'm kidding.
2 different photos.
Not that I'm gonna short fuse, but I'm not mad at you.
Just kidding.
But yeah, and the Red Death was something I didn't know what they were gonna do with Red Death. I had no idea. I mean, I figured. I really didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, the obvious thing, I guess, is to do it in all in black, which is what they did, but or basically the reverse of what it was.
Yeah.
But it looks cool, and I like the road in black.
I didn't predict.
Yeah,
Actually,
definitely.
I wasn't even thinking of the clock. You know what I mean? I was just thinking of the figure and the soft goods. When
I didn't
thinking of what
expect
they
that.
would do.
Either. I didn't. I guess again, like I was thinking, okay, maybe they'll paint it like a box red, and maybe just like one later brown or something like that. But all the ornate details and the gold and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, this is why where people are kind of online like building up and building up and building up. You know what I mean? 'Cause you do it in your head anyway, and then it comes out and you're like, oh, that's not what I thought. It's not a barbarian sound, but it's just simple. You know what I mean? So, You gotta kind of like picture, make your own.
Yeah, you're getting muffled a little bit, Trevor.
I thought it was me.
Yeah, it was like you're in a can talking in
It
a
went.
can.
It was like going up and down.
You know what? I wonder if my audio. No, it's on the.
There it is.
That's better.
Now it's
Yeah,
perfect.
They're good.
crystal clear
All right,
now.
Yeah.
So say what you just said
Close
again,
enough.
please.
I don't even know what I said. I'm rambling. It's not pertinent to anything really.
Well, I like the dramatic pose of Red Death. We got a little, you know,
Flair.
can explain it, but we got some flair. Yeah, I dig that a lot.
Well, you can do that with
Sure.
the production.
So much easier, I'm sure.
Yeah.
On the
Can
prototype.
you kick Curtis? Is that possible?
Love me some blue 6-shooter.
What?
Well, speaking of blue, the next reveal we got today.
He's not blue. I had to come out and tell you. That's why the reason I came out. He's actually like a light green. So
But
he's
so
blue.
that's
He's very blue. He's very blue.
Yeah.
He's very
this-
blue.
They lean into the blue with the new Jacob Marley, which was the last Figura Obscura release. So we just got the original version a couple of months ago. This guy, they lean into the blue. No more translucent, right? But glow in the dark.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, I'm here for it.
Woo-hoo!
I know you are too.
Yeah, I can't wait to see pictures of him actually glowing in the dark. That's gonna be
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not sure that because I don't think I was aware of that when I got it. And I'm not sure that the paint that they use is necessarily glow in the dark.
Right.
paint. No, so they didn't tell me to take a picture of it in the dark. So I did.
So yeah,
well,
so
I figure they'll wait until it comes out as the production with the paint before it would actually. I don't know. They may have done it, but it's beautiful. It is gorgeous.
that's the thing, because it's tough to tell. Like just looking at the first of all, the picture is
It's like
gorgeous.
the plastic.
Yeah.
But like anytime I've seen blue glow in the dark, like a blue glow in the dark figure, the figure itself is still translucent. It just has a blue tint to it.
Mhm.
So I wonder if that figure was either not, that version was not the final version that's not glow in the dark, or if it's just going to end up being different than what I've seen before. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very opaque. You mean in the face and so forth?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So like blue glow in the dark, I think of like that Super 7 Ultimates, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Baxter Stockman. That's like all
Yeah.
blue, but he's still shiny and like translucent. Whereas
Mhm.
this Jacob Marley just looks like a blue Jacob Marley. So it'll be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's
definitely.
translucent. It's there are different glow in the dark paints I know that I've used in the past that are different shades of blue, so you can't actually get everything to kind of glow, and yet in the light they look like different shades.
Yeah, I think that the paints that you can get now, I mean, I think that you're going to be able to, get a paint that will do the blue in the dark. When I think of glow in the dark or whatever, I think of the blue Hagnon that's coming, and he's very, very blue and very see-through and all that stuff. But I think
Yeah.
now they've got paints that will do that. But I'm excited to see this. I think it's going to be amazing.
No, that's an interesting point. It being more the paint rather than the plastic, right?
Right.
That the
Yeah.
light shines through it or
Yeah.
will bounce off of it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Super excited.
Definitely.
Yeah. So there we go. So 3 down,
Ooh.
3 down, and then possibly another one tomorrow. Should be pretty interesting.
Yay!
That's wild.
Yeah, either anything that comes tomorrow is going to be awesome.
Could be-
Anything that follows what's come is going to be awesome.
For sure.
But
I'm
Jeremy
here for it.
said in the post or whatever, he said more to come. So I don't know how many more to come, but there's more to come. I'm excited.
Could be 1, could be 5.
You got to stay with 4. It's got to be 4. I mean, it's, Can't be free.
I-
Before.
Help himself, man. He really can't.
I feel like
Same with
Curtis
this-
is just building up to another superstar grudge match. later
Yeah.
on in
No,
the
he's
year.
gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
He's got it.
Can you smell what 1/6 shooter is cooking? Little promos now, baby. But
It's awesome.
the retailer wave, still very excited to see where that goes. That's not the only cool stuff going on right now,
Yay.
because
Can't wait. man.
ZoloCon 2024 is next weekend. So for those that don't know, ZoloCon is a toy convention in Warminster, PA, at the Fuge, which was an old like NASA training facility. It's the whole building is like this old centrifuge, so it's like in a circle. It's
Test
still-
G-force.
Yes, where
Make sure you
test
can
G-force.
test you. Yeah.
The whole
Safe.
apparatus is still set up. It's still there.
Yeah.
Your son Chase can sit in it, and you can take pictures of him. I've done that before.
Too late.
And there are parts of the building that literally look like you walked into an episode of the X-Files. And there's tons
Yeah.
of great toys there. The Horsemen are going to be
Great
there.
horseman, man.
Wolf
Yeah.
King Customs is going to be there. Toy Forge. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be there. Trevor, are you headed down to ZoloCon?
Yeah.
or no?
Yep. Steph and I are gonna head down. Maybe Brian. I consider Neverland. Yep.
Did you go last year?
Last year I didn't get there. No, last year.
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't. I seen you there.
get why we didn't go. But we didn't go. But I don't think
You
Steph-
got you got muffled again, Trev.
What? I don't know what's going on. Let me go out and come back with. it.
Okay. What's up, Carlos in the house? What's up, Los?
What's up, dude?
So Carlos Espino,
No.
Badass Reviews, was at MegaCon a couple of weeks ago. So he had his own toy convention that the Four Horsemen were at a couple of weeks ago. We get the same thing. I'm going to be there. I didn't get a chance to go last year. I actually was I had some surgery last year and I wasn't able to go. So I'm very excited to be able to make it now. Steph, you got to be going, right?
What? MegaCon?
ZoloCon.
Zolo.
Zolcon. Sorry. I'm like, last yeah, I'm supposed to go. I usually go. Yeah, I usually go.
Nice.
Ryan and
Yep.
Amber, you're going to be there, right?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Amber, we have to take if we find some cool people, you know what I mean? Like things, we should film it. We should be logging.
Yeah.
That
Fair
would be
enough.
awesome.
Down.
Yeah.
And on top of it, me and Ryan are going to be there, right?
Okay.
Van and Jordan are going to be there from the Purple Gang Gang.
Oh my God, it'll be off the chain.
Mhm.
We should do like a monster live, like
Why not?
impromptu
Should.
from the floor. SPL, Legions Ladies, Purple Gang Gang,
Right?
live from ZoloCon next weekend.
Yeah.
I see
Stay
it.
wait.
tuned. Stay tuned, everybody. ZoloCon.
Speaking of Purple Gang Gang, I have something here.
Yes, you do? I see it.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Just wanted to throw a quick shout out to one of our favorite people in the entire world, Amber. Happy birthday. We absolutely love you in every single way. We hope you have a super special day, and check out these awesome new Permahard stickers that Van's sporting today.
Yeah. Wait, this says I like to feel evil.
So happy birthday, and we have a couple messages from some of our friends in the Purple Gang Gang that we wanted to show you. And other than that, we love you. Hope you have a great day, and happy 21st birthday.
Happy birthday, Amber.
Happy birthday, Miss Amber.
Gross.
Thank you. I just want to go have birthday cake. Let me go have birthday cake.
Birthday cake for you.
Amber, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hope it's a great one.
Shout out to my fuzz monks. Shout out to my flannel gang. And most importantly, happy birthday, Amber.
We don't want to spoil your birthday fun, so happy birthday, Amber. But we've noticed you've been doing an awful lot of support for that Purple Stank Gang. And we're going to need you to back off of that and focus on your birthday and living a good life. Because getting in with the PGG is not where you want to be. You know, Taylor Swift or Beyonce had the greatest album of the year. Most importantly, happy birthday, Amber. Happy birthday, gang.
Creepy.
That about says it all. That's all the words.
Happy birthday.
Have a great day.
And don't forget the other boy in the band, George Washington. Happy birthday, Amber. Shout outs to Ryan and Jonathan. Purple gang gang.
Oh, it's priceless.
That was great.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the best.
I feel like I'm watching some MTV After Dark type of thing, like
Yes.
from the 90s or something. Every time I watch that.
It's
It's like
that
Night
image
Flight
of-
or something, if anybody remembers that.
like Night Flight.
Yeah.
But Van and Jordan coming through in the clutch there. Good job, guys. Good job,
Yeah.
Ryan. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Dude, yeah, Amber, not to embarrass you, but how about all this love you're getting tonight? It's an overwhelming tidal wave of love.
It sure is.
You feel it? You feel
I
it?
feel it. I feel
Nice.
it all.
Sorry, I'm gonna get demonetized.
I'm scared there might be like a bomb underneath there. I shouldn't say that.
What?
I might get banned again.
Oh my god, you guys say silly things.
A
Let's talk
couple
about
more,
this story.
more for ZoloCon. Again, just a reminder that one of the exclusive figures for the convention next weekend, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, is the Warrior Beasts Skullman figure. Big deal. Skullman was one of those, is a character from like the 80s, from one of those the lines. Warrior Beasts, I guess, was the line that basically looked like He-Man figures. They look like He-Man knockoff figures, but was its own thing. The vintage figure now is quite expensive. Like it's $300 or $400 per
Is it
figure.
really?
now. Yeah, loose. It's like $300 or $400.
Damn.
Wow.
So this is an updated modern figure designed by Four Horsemen Studios. So this is similar to Demistros, I would say, the PowerCon exclusive from last year. This is a ZoloCon exclusive, not technically in Mythic Legions, but Legions adjacent, kind of goes with Legions. Designed by the Four Horsemen Studios. You'll be very familiar with how the body works. Some soft goods here. Looks very cool. Who's getting Skullman? Who wants to grab Skullman?
Oh yeah, I've got them.
Yeah.
And you have to get them at the ZoloCon or the Zolo World booth.
Like when
They're
you
not
check
gonna have
in?
these.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to have them when you check in. I think you have to go to the
Okay.
booth, and they're not going to have them at the Mythic Legions Four Horsemen.
Right.
booth, So.
Right.
So I know you could like you bought them when you got the ticket too.
Yes.
Like you can reserve yours. Will they have them for sale, or is it only when you buy the ticket?
I think they're going to have them for sale as well.
Okay.
As far as I know, yeah.
I
can't
don't know
imagine
for
they'd
sure, but I
pass
would-
up the opportunity to have them for sale as well. So,
Yeah.
but I
And yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Why not? Again, I'm just talking.
Jesse
out my ass.
said,
Is that a
tell us more
faceplate
about how the
on?
body works, Hedge.
Tell
Well,
us.
first off, here, hold on. Let me demonstrate. But you'll notice what I put up on the screen here. Oh, I should mention, I talked earlier in the stream about the Purple Gang Gang live at 9 p.m. tonight. I have it on good authority that at some point, probably early on in that stream, they're gonna have a very special guest, Len LaGuardia from Wolf King Customs. Will be on talking all things Wolf King. Wolf King dropped a whole bunch of new stuff on the website, and of course, Wolf King will be at ZoloCon with a bunch of stuff. So he will be on Purple Gang Gang tonight, and tomorrow night, Shooting the Shelf, STS as the cool kids call it. I believe 8 o'clock tomorrow night on Jesse's channel. Jesse's show, Shooting the Shelf, featuring Curtis. They are going to have Nate Armstrong and Patrick Boyle, two guys, talents in the community, artists, very well known, but not often can you get a hold of these guys Except if you look in my background picture, you can see the side of Nate Armstrong's head
Right there.
right there. So Nate Armstrong, again, two more of my favorite people in the community. As far as two awesome guys, number one, and number two, Nate Armstrong, fairly well known in the toy community for his Robin Hood customs. He's the one who put together the Robin Hood, the Disney movie,
awesome.
the customs that were sort of made after those characters. He made all the crazy characters from that movie. Patrick Boyle done a ton of great stuff, but his pirates in particular are very well known as far as the Legion's customizing goes. And I understand that Patrick Boyle painted some special Mythic Legion's Cabal shields specifically for ZoloCon. There are some very limited numbers of those Mythic Legion's Cabal shields, so that's very cool.
They're great.
Yeah, so don't forget to check out. There's going to be more info, I'm sure, on all of that on STS Shooting the Shelf tomorrow night. And another, of course, we have our giveaway tonight, the Plunderstrong Typhoon, and I think at the turn of the hour we'll put the hashtag up so people can start entering. Then tonight, Purple Gang Gang are going to give away basically an entire Toys R Us, I believe. Right? And brick and mortar, everything.
Depending
the
how
whole
much
deal.
they're drinking.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, Jesse and Curtis giving
Agreed.
away
Agreed, Anthony.
a Skullman. So tomorrow night, you can win your own ZoloCon exclusive Skullman tomorrow night. STS.
Nice.
How are they able to do that? They're going to do it. They're going to, because you get one with a ticket, right? That's what I thought. When you purchase a ticket, purchase like that upgrade ticket, it gets the figure.
Yeah. So if you buy the way it works right now, at least, is you buy a VIP ticket. That's $85. You get admission and the figure. You can also buy at least one more. I think it's just one more. You can add another one for $50. And then I don't know this for sure when we get there.
You must have done that.
It's because everybody likes it, Jesse. STS, babe. It's cool. My guess is you'll be able to buy more. But so those guys are going to give you one of their Skullmen.
That's really nice. Lemon's giving it. Oh, wow. Lemon's great.
Oh, okay. Len's giving it away to the winner after Zolo.
Yeah, you don't get it at Shooting the Shelf. If I wasn't clear, Shooting the Shelf does not have a live studio audience that they're going to walk out with the figure.
You get a
Len will
skull
be
man.
there
You
shooting
get
the
a
shelf.
skull man.
Skullman. Everybody gets a Skullman. And you'll probably get it.
Speaking of shooting the shelf, somebody else wanted to say happy
snap.
birthday.
Who could that be? Let's see.
Good evening, Saturday Day Live crew. We were asked to create this message for Amber taking over for Ryan. It has been a long time coming. I mean, we love Ryan. He's a great guy. But clearly Amber has been taken off like a rocket in this community. And so, you know, there's really not room on Saturday Day Live for two Gonzaleses. So we had to pick. And of course, we're going to go with Amber. So welcome to a permanent guest spot, a host spot on the show, Amber. And also happy birthday on top of that. Jesse?
I don't know where Curtis gets his information from.
Oh, is that not correct?
Really
okay.
Reputable news source like Saturday Day Sourceman, o'clockish time, place, or something like that. I don't know. Something made up. But no, Amber, happy birthday. It's, you know, you've made it around the sun another time, and we're all the better for it. The Legions ladies live, the Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions communities, and Figure Obscura, and all of that stuff. Seeing your posts and just how much joy and energy you and Ryan together bring to our worlds, and you know, specifically for you because it is your birthday. So
yeah, and on top of that,
you and Ryan being there early and lining up with all those people and just making sure that line is a party at every convention. You guys are an amazing couple. We love you both. And
Happy birthday, Amber. We love you.
Oh.
I love you, Darla.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, I love that.
I gotta highlight this comment. This is I was laughing at that.
The whole time he's talking, she's just like, "Oh God, oh God."
Oh man.
She is.
I just want to say I'm under contract for this show, so I will sue if someone tries to remove me. There will be legal ramifications.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think as a married couple, it's 50-50, Ryan. So like, it's
Whoa.
50% you're hosting and 50% Amber's hosting. So
No, she's already got Legion's Ladies, which is amazing. By the way, you two.
Mhm.
And she's more popular, so I feel like she doesn't actually need me. I'm just here
Well,
for
she's-
moral support.
Probably true.
She's prettier than you are,
No,
Ryan.
not probably. It is true.
She's much prettier than you are, Ryan.
Hey, just to clarify on the
agree. I would
Zolocon
agree.
thing,
Thank you.
you were able to buy as many as you wanted after you bought the initial one. So
Yeah,
I have a bunch.
you just add them.
I just looked at my receipt and I'm like, why? I bought a lot.
How many?
So Trevor's going to be
Oopsie.
giving some away on his show.
Yeah, I will be. Yeah, I will be. Yeah.
I'm gonna win one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know if there was limits or not.
Well, like I haven't seen the back of the box, but it's my picture on the back of the box, which I can't.
Oh,
wait to
is
see.
it?
So, like it's like
Oh.
that and Demistros.
Humble brag.
That I really.
A scene.
Well, it's the only things I've really had, like aside from the little, little tiny images on the back
Sure.
of the packaging. So it's kind of cool.
Well, I'm going to take my own picture and print it out and tape it to the back. So
What are you, Curtis?
You wouldn't have a new contest.
Oh, that's
that would be
funny.
sweet. But, so that's it. Zolocon. You're going to hear a lot about it in the next few days. If
That's a
you are
great
anywhere
show.
near the Northeast or are going to be in the Northeast next weekend, try to make it to Zolocon. There's going to be a
Oh, yeah.
lot of Legions related figures, content, hanging out. Horsemen are going to be there. As a matter of fact, I think everybody's going to be there except CB, I think. Curtis says, just take all the Zolo exclusives you want for free. As you run away, yell that shooting the shelf sent you. And we'll
Yes, he
print
does
out
not
little
like
business
that.
cards that have Curtis's address on it. So you can just leave them behind you as you run away, stealing the. And I threw this in there.
Oh, look at that picture. Oh, that's fun.
Picture of me, Ryan, and Amber in the Fuge
in the
at Zolocon.
That's before Amber went full punk rock with her haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was 2021 or two, probably 2022, because I wasn't there last year. So
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
knows that, last year a bit of a down year because I wasn't there. Everybody's expecting this year
same.
to be a lot better.
I hope you're wearing that bandana this year.
Yeah.
Maybe. So here's the next section, a section that we like to call Amber Bro.
Oh.
So this was
intern.
Yes. This is the picture where I met Amber and Ryan. They already knew each other. Intern for a day. This was after G-Con. You can see me
Oh, look at Nate.
being cool in my
Look at the
tie.
tie.
'Cause that's what cool
I
kids
didn't
wear.
even notice you.
I went there after
Like
work.
Principal.
Steph, I
You
get
got
that
me
from
too.
all the ladies.
Yeah.
The whole, well, they're like, I didn't even notice you. You know what I'm saying? But,
Well,
I did.
from my heart. It's like that's not what I meant. But yeah.
but I know, I'm just messing with you. But that's where I met Amber and Ryan. And same weekend. There they are right back there. And it didn't stop there because we met up and hung out again at a toy show in Flemington, New Jersey at the Elks Lodge. Small little toy show, but Wolf King and Toy Forge were there. And I told the story a bunch of times, is that we had planned to meet up, Ryan and Amber and myself. What I didn't know, I probably should have, was that Amber and Ryan showed up at the crack of dawn at the opening of the toy show. I live like 15 minutes away from the building. And then I found out they're there. Ryan's like, oh, yo, we're here. I'm like, oh, my God. So they waited for me at the show. We met up, hung out at the show. Tons of was totally cool hanging out at the show. And then we went afterwards and had lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings. So more of me interjecting myself into the Amber birthday celebration. No worry. Last one. Wait, not the last one. So again, this is me, Amber, and Ryan at Legions Con.
Yes, you got swag in that one.
2022 again, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. No. So Ryan and Amber, if you guys want to hop in with any of your fondest memories of hanging out with me, go right ahead.
I just love them all so much.
Wait, here's another one. Of me, Amber, and Ryan, and Trevor at ToyCon, New Jersey.
Selling your wares.
Trevor, if you also want to hop in with your favorite memories of hanging out with me, go right ahead.
Oh, wow. There's just too numerous to mention, I think. I remember the headband. That was cool.
Yeah.
Remember the
see on the side there. You can see the Wolf King set up there on the side. Expect to see some cool stuff like that. I don't know exactly how Wolf King is setting up, but the display is always really awesome at conventions. So I'm expecting more of what you can see on the side here on the right at ZoloCon.
This is 21. That I remember.
This is ToyCon New Jersey.
In the
this had last year, right?
I think this is 2023 right here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I went chronological. And then this is, oh my gosh, me, Amber, and Ryan again at RetroCon 2023.
No,
me in the middle.
They're fun.
Wow. Look how many good memories you guys have had with me.
It's like a Ryan and Hedgie sandwich right there. Yes.
One more time.
Well, that was this year. Last year. Jesus.
Yeah, this past year.
Just had to recreate that photo.
Yeah. So I really just wanted to kind of go through my pictures and pull out some of pictures of me, Ryan, and Amber, because to be perfectly honest with you, I love you guys. You guys are really great friends. And we're probably the two first real friends that I made on the whole convention circuit, that whenever there would be a con like sort of around us, we would try to meet up and hang out and say what's up. So yeah, Anthony Halseal says RetroCon 2023 dinner with Amber, Ryan, Jonathan, Wolf King crew, and myself was a blast. It was good times.
Nice.
Can't wait to do it again for ZoloCon. But
hey, I just had something I wanted to share, John. If you could just pop that up there.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's me. And Ryan and Amber having a great time at the Irish pub. Nobody else
in this picture
around.
Yeah,
Oh, the memories right there. Just, wow.
Very good.
Tear to my
Oh, that's
eye.
great.
I'm just gonna say thanks for sharing, Trevor, but I will say I look different in this picture.
Yeah, I think you were
Ryan and Amber look
room or something.
I look different.
Oh no, you were right off to Amber's left there, I believe.
You were there in our hearts.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, right.
I must have been taking this picture.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I can see your headband in the back there.
Okay. Listen, I'll bring. Don't make me bring back the headband.
Look. You're getting
All
the
right,
stink
you can
out
talk,
from
Karen.
Trevor.
Stupid Jets glass.
You like the Jets?
You look okay with it though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, I will check that out, Curtis. Real quick, again for Amber's birthday. There we go. Joe V in the house. Joe Vassapolo. What's going on, man?
What up, man?
Exactly. What I'm talking about.
I remember this. I don't know specifically what it was about, though. I just remember Jesse saying that he didn't want to make him mad.
It was about a show. Wasn't it about a show?
I don't. Jesse, what was that about?
It was about a show, right? Jesse? Guys, just love sending me messages. Hold on a second.
Anthony said he sent you one, too.
Yeah, Amber, Ryan, and I all look weird in this one, Trev.
The Wheel of Time.
Hold on
That's
a
what
second.
it was.
Yeah, Wheel of Time. That's what it was. So here's a picture of another picture of me, Amber, and Ryan. But you guys tell me what you think.
Was this the first kiss?
Yeah, I had been drinking.
not the
so,
last.
You know, it was,
You can tell by the red tape.
Wheel of Time sharpens fork.
Oh, that's best. That's great.
He was grabbing it after, too.
Oh my goodness, Curtis.
Oh, I like this one. Here we go. Hold on a second.
Love. I definitely hear that.
Broder of Bjorngar said he
That's
took
what he
that.
did. Yeah, he did.
Boom, baby.
There it is.
RetroCon crew right here.
Woohoo!
We got Anthony Halseal. We got Jesse. We got Patrick. We got Joe. We got Cookie. We got Nate Armstrong. We got me. We got Amber and Ryan. Happy birthday, Amber. Len LaGuardia and Anthony again. I said his name twice, so I knew where I'd started and finished. So cool stuff. Thanks for sending that along, Anthony. But yeah. So that's just another word, guys. If you're in the Northeast or you'll be in the Northeast next weekend, you can make it to ZoloCon. Come out. These conventions they're cool to begin with, but they're so much cooler when you have like a huge community of people there. Tanya, we got to get you out to ZoloCon, man.
Yeah,
I know we're
far are you?
doing Toylanta this year instead of ZoloCon. I think next year maybe we'll try to do ZoloCon instead of Toylanta, but you have to choose. Go south where there's no snow. I mean, come on.
I would love to go to
That's
Toylanta.
fair.
Toylanta looks. I saw the pictures and videos and everything from Toylanta last year. It
It
looks
looks amazing.
awesome. It looks awesome. I would love to go.
It did look fun. Is that where they had the first cosplayers?
Agreed, Anthony.
Toylanta is where they showed up first with their
the Goblin.
Yeah, with the
Rebecca and John.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was Toylanta last year.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, that's
Yeah, and
really
it was
hot. I
was
saw that.
awesome to be there and to see that for the first time. The coolest picture that I saw anybody post was them holding the figure that they are representing, and it was just it's so cool.
Speaking
But
of
yeah, that
Rebecca
was
and John, I can't wait for the next Legions Lady episode where they will be guests.
Are they going to be on?
They're going to be
right
on
on.
Legion's Ladies on the
Sweet.
20, whatever the next one is. But yeah,
Good
I
job.
know the feeling.
So
I know the feeling.
whenever.
Sometime
Well, that's
they'll be on.
Future.
They'll be on.
Post
It'll be
it
awesome.
soon.
Trust me, it'll be cool.
Kevin was working on the thumbnail, so as soon as he gets that to me, I'll post it. But yeah, our next
be
show is Rebecca and John, and I'm super excited to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's cool.
That's gonna be fun.
All right, so real quick, just want to put out the hashtag for the giveaway tonight. Again,
Come on, Kevin, you got to win this one.
you're not gonna be able to see this too well because I'm still using Zoom as my background, but it is the Plunderstrong's Typhoon, a ridiculous, awesome, cool figure. But but we needed a ridiculous, awesome giveaway for
You picked the
Amber's
wrong
birthday.
color. You picked the wrong
Ruth's
color
birthday.
for a green screen effect there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of disappears.
with the orange one.
There's your hashtag.
There you go.
Right?
Hashtag
Oh.
Amber is what you want. Show.
By
There
the
we go.
way, I'm a little disappointed that you didn't go with Sat Her Day live. Would have been good. Yeah.
I like it.
I don't hate it.
Trevor, that
I'm not gonna
was
lie
a
to you. I
good
don't
one.
hate
Don't
it.
hate it.
So you could have sent me that earlier instead of
didn't
coming
think
on
of it.
coming on my show and say, you know what, I'm gonna make him look like a real jackass.
Saturday, day,
You're a very creative
live,
person,
everything.
John. So I was just expecting.
I do like the Sat Her Day, but like, it's definitely my style too.
It is.
But it is actually
Bordering
hashtag
dad
Amber.
jokish. Yeah.
We'll start collecting now. We'll run this at about
I see it.
8:30, 8:45, somewhere around there. We'll run it and
15
give away this toy. But hashtag Amber in honor of Amber. Amber, do you have any words as we continue to move through your birthday live? my
Yes.
friend?
Did you make a wish?
Well, I do want to say thank you, everyone, for wishing me a happy birthday. Where are you going?
I'm going to get the thing.
Oh,
Can you scooch over?
all right. I'm gonna move over.
Definitely get the thing.
Just sit in his seat.
Whatever the thing is, I'll just sit here in the corner.
Oh.
No, so Ryan and Amber were moving around. They had all kinds of crazy setups they were trying out. So they worked really hard to get this whole thing set up for Amber's birthday, which is what it is right now. Happy birthday, Amber.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Yeah, it looks like a good cupcake.
Oh, I'm excited to eat it. Hold on, I gotta make a wish. I gotta think about it.
Should we sing again?
Tanya knows what she hopes you're wishing.
You guys call it.
Got it.
Are we
No
singing?
one puts Amber in the corner. That's right, Rob.
All right. So we're saying, happy birthday to you.
Come on, everybody.
Happy birthday
Everybody's lagging.
to you. Happy birthday,
dear Amber.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you. I was hoping somebody was going to save me, but Amber, happy birthday.
Yay, Amber!
My only wish on your birthday is that I was a better singer, so that your birthday song would sound better. But did want to talk a little bit about real quick the
Air horn
Legion's
noises.
Ladies show.
Burr, 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 burr.
Tearing up the interwebs right now. I remember being at Legion's Con 2023, way back in 2023. I think it was day 2.
Yeah.
Went up to go meet up with Amber and Ryan, who were in line for the Horseman table that morning. And Tanya was there too. And this is when they
was.
disclosed to me that they were thinking about doing a Legion's Ladies YouTube show, a live show. And I was like, this is the coolest idea I've ever heard. You guys should definitely do it. So, ladies, hop in. Just tell me a little bit about the decision to go ahead and do this Legion's Ladies show. And whose idea it was, sort of what went into it, sort of the
Who
inspiration.
encouraged you? How much had you encouraged you? Yeah.
Long about, I don't know, September, maybe early October. Kevin and I watch shows on about Legions all the time. I mean, we watch every single show. And the one thing that I noticed after watching them for months was there are very few women that are invited on the shows, to talk on the shows, to have a voice in the Legions community. So I contacted Lauren, and I said, Lauren, is it okay if I take Legion's Ladies to YouTube and we start a Legion's Ladies YouTube? And she gave me the wholehearted yes. And how can she help? And she did not want to be on the show. I said, okay, there you go. So when I went to Legion's Con 2023, it was right after I had spoken to Lauren, and she said yes. I talked to several of the ladies who said they thought it was a really, really good idea and would come on to the show if we did it. And talked to Ryan and Amber because I knew that Ryan was already on a show. And so he could give me some of the background information on how to run the program because I knew nothing. I literally knew nothing. And so Amber said she would be happy to help. Ryan jumped in and said, yes, yes, yes. And so for 2 weeks after Legion's Con, we set the date, and Ryan, God bless him, got on with me and Amber and helped me through StreamYard and trying to figure out how it all works. And we've been going ever since. But, just praise God for Ryan and Amber, stepping up and really, being there because I knew nothing. I knew nothing. So, and here we are. 7 episodes in, and we're having a ball. I don't know about Amber, but every single time it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Amber, do you have any thoughts about Legion's Ladies?
I mean, basically what Tanya said, but like having like different people on and getting different perspectives and things like that is like really cool and a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think people have really enjoyed your guys' voices in the Legions community. I also, side note, I would like to say that means that Ryan now has had a key integral part in 2 popular Legions community live shows, because this show was his idea from the beginning. It was his idea. He's the one who came to me and said, what do you think about this? And I'm like, I think that's an awesome idea.
Because you were just doing like toy store reviews, or at the time, weren't you visiting different?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was not doing any kind of regular live stream or anything like that.
Sure.
Ryan came up with the idea and said, what do you think about doing this? And I was like, I'd love to, man. That's a great idea. So Ryan Gonzalez, essentially the lead producer of all Legion's community live streams.
No, I mean,
jeez,
I'm not the producer. I wouldn't say that. She had a couple questions. I hopped on. I helped them. They don't need me. It's not like I'm there in the background. I'm not Curtis. I don't just pop on.
Curtis, can you please text Ryan?
Technically, wouldn't Trevor be like the OG? Him and Bill were like, kids should just talk together. And
you can't forget about that.
You should be like the Charlie to the. You could just, your voice would come over in the background, Ryan. You don't have to come on screen.
It's like all those shows in the 80s. There's a guy with the typewriter and he throws the paper in the air. That's Ryan Gonzalez in 2024.
Stephen J. Caniff, I believe his name was.
Yes. What's up, Jeremy?
I don't know.
What's up, Jeremy?
Jeremy stopping by to say happy birthday to Amber.
Shadow Helmet.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your vacation?
Well, and on that note too, I mean, very, very, very blessed by Bill being willing to allow us to go opposite Thursdays, and I know that it's not always convenient for him to make sure to get in the Thursdays that we're not doing it, and he's been amazing. We just allowing us you know, that time on that day. It was just really, really sweet of him to make the concessions for us to do that.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's awesome that you say that too. And I've had the same experience, and I've had other people, like people that are in the chats all the time, like mention like, hey, I would love to do like a live show or something like that one day. And what I always tell them is just do it. You know, the cool thing is there's so many people in this community, even the people that all of us are sort of fans of, that are super supportive of that kind of stuff. Yeah. And all jokes aside or whatever,
don't do it on Monday night. That's all I'm saying. Right?
You know what? God damn it! I was just about to give you so many props. I'll do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just covering my territory. That's all.
And
go ahead.
Ryan.
As long as they start before 9, it should be all right, right? I mean, as long as they end by 9.
End before 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I was gonna say on top of what you were saying, just do it. And don't be afraid to mess up, because every show at some point has technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. Just get that first one out of the way. And you'll get more comfortable.
Yeah. 100%.
Just remember, nobody's paying for this. You know, except Curtis sometimes.
But everybody's so supportive. I was going to say, all jokes aside, Trevor was always very supportive of my channel and a bunch of other people and this live. Bill from the Dork Lair, super supportive. Jeremy has been super supportive. You know what I mean? So it's the cool thing is, if you hop in and be a part of the community, everybody wants to take part. So just do it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and when we announced that we were going to do it, and Lauren talked to Jeremy and Walter about us doing it, Jeremy said, well, that's fine as long as I am the first non-lady Legions member that comes on her show. And Walter said he wanted to be first, and Lauren said, well, Jeremy's already called first. And Walter said, well, then I'm going to be second, and that's only because it's Jeremy. If it was anybody else, I'd go before him. So we couldn't have any other guys on the show until we got Jeremy and Walter taken.
As long as I am the eighth non-female, non-couple,
so true,
white guy on the show, that would be good. Just saying.
As long as I am the first human hedgehog to be invited on the show, it's fine.
Trevor, you're on the short list, man. You're on the short
dressed.
By the way, did you get all that cleared up with Lauren? Are we still #BandBros, or
we're working on it?
Got it.
I'm waiting until you get to the end. There's like a 90 without too much inside baseball. When you get in trouble with Lauren, there's like a 90-day period. You have to wait till the safe thing to do is wait till the end of the 90 days, then start testing the boundaries again. I mean, I don't know who could have known that live streaming full episodes of Saturday Night Live was a bad idea. Guess
you can have 8th, Jesse. You're nicer than me.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to come on with Curtis though, because you know you won't be able to get on without him. So
he can.
So that'll mean Curtis is the first repeat. Oh, please don't make Curtis the first repeat guest on the show, please.
No question about it.
Speaking of going live, my crew, Latin Legions, will be going live very soon. Nice, dude.
I'm in.
Oh, nice, cool, man.
I like it.
Dude,
awesome,
keep us
to that. That's great.
And make sure everybody knows about it. Make a post about it. Message us about it. We'll pump it up 100%.
Yes.
This is great.
But
We're gonna have the Latin Legions. We're gonna have the Knights of the North. We got the Euro Legions. We need somebody from South America.
Australia.
Australia. We need an Australian. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we need to have the whole globe covered.
Right.
I'm
All
sure
right.
there is.
Outback
So,
Legions. That'd be great.
Amber and Tanya, one of the things that really jumped out at me that I really noticed and really liked a lot. Like, number one, I love, you guys are awesome anyway, and I love your perspectives or whatever. But in particular, and the first time I really noticed it was when you had Jeremy on, and you have this specific segment where you sort of start asking these questions, like personal questions, but fun questions, but questions that don't really have anything specifically to do with like Legions necessarily. But I enjoyed it so much because it was like, and the guests seemed like they enjoyed it too, because it was like sort of like unexpected, especially at first. Yeah. And you get to know a little bit more about the person. So what I'd like to do is copy you and ask some questions of you guys right now.
Right on.
Now, bear with me a little bit because you guys, as your show has kind of gone on, you guys have sort of answered a lot of those questions yourselves as you ask them. So I've tried to come up with some questions here that are different, but there might be some overlap here. But trying to get to know you guys a little bit more now. Number one, what is your favorite rainy day movie and why? Tanya, we'll go to you first.
Rainy day movie. So I like the classics, and I like musicals. So I would have to say one of my favorite movies, rainy day movies, would probably be something like My Fair Lady or Grease, or even Gigi.
Oh, cool. I was
Not
waiting.
singing in the rain.
No, well, and I've seen it, but it's not my favorite. My favorites, would not be considered one of my favorites.
No Sound of Music, huh?
No.
Interesting.
I mean, I like them. I love them. They're just not. Just not my favorite.
Amber, do you have a favorite rainy day movie?
I'm gonna have to go with like a scary movie because it's dark and gloomy. So I'm gonna say The Conjuring.
Oh, so do you like that whole series then?
Oh
Like The
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a cool one. So are you generally like a scary movie fan? Like snuggle up, it's rainy outside, turn the lights down low, scary movie time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
wouldn't actually say she watches it because when we're snuggled, her face is in my shoulder the entire time because she's scared.
Oh,
Oh, well, I get very scared. Yes, I didn't watch scary movies before I started dating Ryan.
there you go.
Now I'm sucked in.
Yeah.
That's good.
Stephanie, how about you? Do you have a favorite rainy day movie?
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of like dark comedy.
Mhm.
Or I like a movie called Blue Velvet. I like David Lynch movies.
David Lynch, yep.
I like action movies. A whole plethora. The more obscure, the better.
Little Lost Highway action on a rainy day.
Yeah. I grew up near the Ritz, so there was like 3 or 4 Ritz theaters on the East Coast. So whatever, So all of them are not dark and horror. Like, has anyone seen Emily? That's a great movie. The foreign
I have not.
movie.
I think so.
No, you should. This girl takes this gnome to different places and takes pictures of it as it travels through different people. It's called Emily. It's like AEMEI. But I think
Amelie.
Amelie?
Amelie. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just probably not pronouncing it right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? It's really cool. Just like anything that has a different type of story, I usually get pretty intrigued into. And it's got to be, getting Dave to sit down and watch a movie is kind of hard, but
Yeah, Amelie, yeah. Yep, Amelie.
yeah.
And then the Goblin Facebook group copied
Thank
the
you.
idea, and we do the same thing with a Mephitor action figure and just take pictures of him all over the country.
That's a traveling goblin.
We should do that.
Last one, Trevor, do you have a favorite rainy day movie?
Oh no, I'm gonna be the 8th male non-couple guest on the Legion's Lady show. So, I'm gonna
So you
save
wanna
my
do it?
answers. I'm gonna save my answers for later. I do actually have to jump though.
Sure.
But again, Amber, happy birthday! It's good seeing all you guys. Yeah, I'll be listening though because I want to hear these answers. This is perfect. I love this.
Thank
you
you
guys.
for coming
I love
on.
you
Thanks,
guys.
Trevor.
Yeah, man. Thanks
All
for
right.
stopping
Thank you,
here, dude.
Trevor.
Hey, very hopefully very special guest on the 26th next episode of the Legion's Lounge. So look for that. All right, see you.
26th.
Nice.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Bye.
All right, so my wife was right. I have too many questions here, but we'll try a couple more if you guys are into it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tanya, would switch to music now. So think music, your favorite musical artists. Who is the musical artist that you've never seen live that you would love to go see? And why?
Never seen live. So this is very hard for me to answer. My husband, is a big Christian music, heavy metal music fan, as well as he worked for Capitol Records way back when. So
That's interesting.
we have had free tickets and gone to see most bands that people would be like thrilled to go see. We either had free tickets or whatever to see. And one of the bands that I had not seen that I really wanted to was Petra, and we ended up going to Chattanooga, I think. No, it wasn't Chattanooga. We went away and saw them not here recently. So, like, there's really nobody that I've wanted to see that we haven't bought
Already
tickets
seen.
to go see.
That's awesome.
You know, so music in my house is very, very, yeah, we saw Striper. We have seen a lot of really great bands. We've seen a lot of really obscure bands, especially when he worked at Capitol Records. So for me, music is such a big part of our lives. I mean, we have CDs, we have music. I mean, it is just so much a part of our lives. There's really, if we want to go see somebody, we go see them.
That's awesome. Listen, you guys are my heroes now.
Now, and to be honest, like, I've never seen Kiss, but it's not a concert that I ever wanted to go see. But like a lot of the other band, you know, everything from ZZ Top to Striper to Petra to Garth Brooks to Carrie Underwood to, I mean, there are a ton of concerts that we have been to. Just, you know, we love going, and so.
Is there a big venue near you?
So, you know, in our city we have a Coliseum, but and we've been to that Coliseum a lot and gone there, but like, we've traveled to see bands. Like I said, we went and took a 5-day vacation to go see Petra.
That's awesome.
And we ended up staying in the city and exploring the city where they were going to be because we wanted to see them. But yeah, I mean, even in high school when we were dating, we went to see lots and lots of bands. And then when he, so we've known each other since 3rd grade. We've dated since we were 16. We got married. I was 16. I got married at 27. Yeah, I mean, we've been together all of our lives. So it's
beautiful.
How cool.
So we've spent a lot of our time together and done a lot of things together. So very blessed in that.
Look out next fall, the McCoy book on how to stay in love your whole life.
I want the memoir. We need to write a memoir.
Forward by Hedgehog Action.
It is a choice. Make the choice to get through the
You
hard
should
times.
say that. That's my wife is a big person. I am very much a fairy tale type of thing, meant to be type deal. My wife is like, marriage is a choice that you make every single day when you wake up, and
Every
that
minute
really is
of
true.
every day.
So,
Yep.
how cool.
Yeah.
Ryan and Amber, how about you guys? Is there a musical artist you would like to go see?
I was wondering this too. It's funny
you
that you're
haven't had
asking
a chance
this.
to go yet.
I was
I
curious.
think I'm a little stuck between A Day to Remember or AJR.
Cool. I'm not familiar with either of those groups. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?
Go ahead.
A Day to Remember is like it's like a rock, right?
It's kind of punk rock, borderline. Like they've changed up their sound over the years. It's kind of poppy now, but I'm not familiar with at all.
It's just a fun group. I like fun.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I would have wanted to see the Beastie Boys.
Ooh.
That's a good
great show.
Because in my head, like right away, I thought about that question in sort of two different versions. Like somebody that I haven't seen and I'll never get a chance to see. That's Prince. Never got a chance to see Prince. I would love to have seen Prince.
Same.
And then who would I like to see now that I could still see? And it's really weird because the name that pops into my head first is Jane's Addiction. And it's not even that I like Jane's Addiction, but I'm probably not the biggest Jane. Like, I'm not like, I haven't been a fan of Jane's Addiction since like 1988, right? But, you know, Jane Says is one of my favorite songs of all time. And I had tickets. Yes. I had tickets to Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction last year. Was it last year or the year before? The year before, I think.
They did play together?
Yes, they did a tour together.
Again. Wow.
Yeah. And we didn't end up going because it was my daughter's birthday that week and not the same time. Long story short, we had tickets and we didn't go. So now I'm like, I would really love to go see them. And I've actually seen Pumpkins before. So
have you?
That's me. Steph, what about you?
I don't know. What's the question again?
A musical artist that you've never seen that you would love to see.
I guess I'd like to see King Diamond just because his tickets are really expensive. Apparently puts on a really great show. That would be one. But I've seen a lot of, tours from the first Lollapalooza to I've seen Beastie Boys play in Brunswick, by the way, at Rutgers.
No way, really?
$5. My sister, who's 9 years older than me, was there at the school. Yeah.
Nice.
Right in the cafeteria type of thing. That was fun. But yeah, I mean, I guess that because otherwise I really don't know how to answer that question. I've seen a lot of shows. Yeah.
So it's
but Prince was good too. Yeah, Dave's a Prince fan. It's weird.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Prince is crazy on the guitar, man. He really
Prince is amazing.
He is. He is.
And it's funny. So Schmerber says Pumpkins, great show. I saw Pumpkins on the Melancholy tour at the old Spectrum. They played Melancholy tour at the old Spectrum, and it was either I don't want to get macabre. It was either the last show or one of the last shows before the keyboardist actually OD'd. But it was an incredible show back then. And I remember when they were going to do the Jane's tour together, they went on Howard Stern. You probably have seen this, right? And they played Jane Says, and I was like, it still sounds awesome. They sound awesome together. I would love to see this. And that had to be the closer, I assume, of every night.
Yeah.
So Tanya, I'm going to go off script just for a minute. You seem like a really good person to ask this question to, because maybe you've seen just as many, if not more, bands than everybody. Is there is there one show in your lifetime that sticks out in your mind? The first show that pops in your head is like either the greatest, the biggest impact, something like that.
So there are actually three. The best showman I've ever seen, bar none, hands down, Garth Brooks. He puts on the best show. It was fantastic. Just a great showman. Did a great job. And, we got to meet him before his show. He came over and talked to our group after the show was over. Just the nicest guy. But a great show. The second one, ZZ Top. That was a wild show, but not just the show itself. We were actually sitting up on the balcony looking down over, and where the stage was, they have the backstage, but they had little gates there that you had to have the little backstage pass to go back. And we were sitting right there, catty corner to that backstage. And this guy came out, and just really tall, big, muscular dude, bald head, just really big dude. And he walked out of there and started walking up the aisle beside the chairs. And I started looking at him, and I saw him walking, and I wasn't thinking anything about it. A few minutes later, I look back down and I see him, and he's got, 3 or 4 girls holding on, each one holding on to the other one like a train. And then I watched him, because then I was curious. Okay, what's going on? And he walked all over the down right in front of the stage area. And before he was done, I bet there were 18, 20 girls right in a row. And he carried them all right backstage. So I guess they were the after
helping to break down the stage crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. But it was, I was like, oh my gosh. And they were beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sure he said, hey, do you want to go meet the band? And they're like, yes.
Sure.
So, but yes, there were a ton of them that were taken back to meet the band after, I'm positive. And that was a great show though. Watching them live on stage is surreal. And then my third that just really stands out is I got to see Faith Hill and Tim McGraw in concert, and like it was a big venue, but they made it feel like it was an intimate concert. Like they came down into the crowds, they were talking and singing with the people, and just really bringing the audience to them. And it was a great show. Great show.
Yeah, I love these. I love whenever like you have one of these live streams and there's sort of like a detour where you start talking about music in particular, because I don't know, I feel like it sparks such cool conversations because like you get to share like something that sort of that you're into, and like if somebody else is into it, that's really awesome. Like I know I'm a big dance music fan, and I know Rob's knows a lot about dance music. Yeah. So I love that, and like you get to share nostalgia and stuff like that. I could talk about music all night long. You know what we need to do? We should do a music themed stream one night, some day or night, and just talk about music the whole time.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
I missed that show, Rob, with Bjork and Radiohead. I really wanted to go to that one.
No.
That had to be awesome. Yeah.
Amber, do you have any shows that you've seen in your lifetime that sort of stick out in your mind? Like, oh, this was the first show I went to go see, or this was the most fun I had, or
the first concert
Sure.
question.
So most of the shows that I've gone to, I'm like a +1. So it's not like so much of a concert that I would pick out to go to. But we did go to one concert, like a Chelsea Grin concert. I forget everyone that was there, but I feel like that show was like a lot of fun. Do you remember? I don't remember specifically who it was, but I remember them, and I remember that was fun.
It wasn't Chelsea Grin.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think we've seen them.
Yeah, that one time, because we were like, oh, I didn't know they were coming on. Yeah, remember?
No.
Are you sure?
I think it was the Amity Affliction. I think they opened for them.
Yeah, it was the Amity Affliction, but I can't remember who else was on there.
They're all the bands that we're talking about. They're all screamo bands.
Screamo, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're into that.
Sounds right up my alley.
Watching the mosh pit is my favorite thing to do.
Really?
Stop. Yes.
I would not have guessed.
I would never get inside.
Well, that's a scary place.
Fall over.
I remember being at, and I've never like. What are the craziest?
Are these bands like posy, like for having girls be in the mosh pit and stuff though? Because like for a while when I was growing up, it was like you know.
There have been like a couple of the ones we went to. They were in there just going.
That's awesome. I could totally see Eric doing that. Yes. Avery definitely would be the chick that I would be like, all right, me and you are going to the truck. We're going to get on the train or the speed line.
Yes.
17, because I would sneak out. In fact, I took when I was 15, I really wanted to go see Susie and the Banshees play with My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. And it played, you had to go take the L up. And my dad was like, no way are you going to do that. Like once he found out I was planning on doing this. So it was so cool. He just drove me straight there and stayed out in the parking lot. So it was good. But yeah, they knew I was determined to go. You know what I mean? Like when you want to go see a show, there's nothing to do. It was either like the mall or, like nothing. There's no internet. Not that that's great,
I get it from a dad point of view though.
Yeah. But that was cool.
I probably
actually
haven't
like
been.
Five Finger Death Punch. Oh, just the Legion's lady. I feel like they get a lot of hate though.
Yeah, they kind of do a little bit.
I generally stay away. Like I've seen Tool in concert a couple of times. They had some crazy stuff going on, and then I was at one show after it was Deftones, Quicksand, and Pitch Shifter. And by the time we got to Deftones, that was really awesome. But I normally now I'm not anywhere near it anymore because I'm old now. Back when I was younger, and that's what we did was go to concerts. I'm normally like a hang on the periphery kind of guy. Yes, Curtis not only producing every single live stream that's in the Legion's community now, but like overarching, like the man in Matrix Revolutions, like behind the scenes. Yes, so it is 8:51, guys. Purple Gang Gang comes on
Thanks,
at 9
Curtis.
o'clock. I got a whole pad of questions that that'll have to wait for another day. Because we should do this giveaway. It is still Amber's birthday. Happy birthday, Amber.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Amber.
So what we'll do here is share my screen. And again, this is your last shot. Hashtag Amber, everybody. Hashtag Amber. If you want your shot to win your very own new in box Plunderlings, Plunder Strong, Typhoon coming to you in honor of Amber, who also likes Plunderlings. This is your last chance. Good luck to the winner. Hashtag Amber. And we're going to draw it.
It's going to be the Orkins or the McCoys, so you might as well just
Stop.
pick who you're going to send it to.
Yeah.
Come on. I did it one more time. I'm like, we win a little bit, get noticed a little bit, and all of a sudden people are like, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's called participation.
And we're ready to go in 3, 2, Amber. Go.
Amber.
All right, here we go. Big
These are
money,
my
big money,
favorite
big typhoon, big typhoon.
Here we go. Here we go.
Whoa, Billy Beige.
Billy Beige, Will White. Congratulations. Happy birthday,
Yay.
Amber. Billy, get out at me. We'll get you that typhoon in honor of Amber's birthday. Guys, thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you next week, you guys. And
Yes. Don't forget, everybody, ZoloCon 2024 coming up next weekend at the Fuge in Warminster, Pennsylvania. 3-day show. So Friday, there's a VIP early bird section.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Oh, did you get a gift? That was so nice. Is this from you, Tanya?
It is.
Sweet.
Tanya, you sweetheart.
How cute. Good job.
Was just a little something for you, girl.
So while Amber opens the package, a couple of reminders. Tonight, in 7 minutes, Purple Gang Gang live on their YouTube channel. They're going to have Len LaGuardia on. They're going to be giving away a dragon. Excuse me. Check them out. Tomorrow night on Shooting the Shelf with Jesse and Curtis, they're going to have Nate Armstrong and Patrick Boyle talking a lot about ZoloCon, giving away a ZoloCon exclusive Skullman. I am planning to go live once or twice this week just talking about ZoloCon. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, then you'll know when I do go live to talk about ZoloCon. And if you can make it to ZoloCon next weekend, come through. Just
Say
kidding.
hi to Jonathan.
I'm vamping. I'm vamping a little bit. Yes, if you see a chubby little man with long hair and a beard, it's me. I'll be live streaming from ZoloCon all weekend. We're going to bring up Amber here and see the cool birthday present she just got.
Oh,
good job,
Dude,
Tanya.
no way.
Oh, which one is that? Zomboom. Is that
Oh, look how
Zomboom?
cute.
Oh,
Put
she
it
got
in front of the camera.
Let me see.
Oh, that's
Great one.
awesome.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
GID. Oh, I don't see. Oh, I like. That's an exclusive.
So cute. Oh, thank you, Tanya.
You're
so
welcome,
nice.
hon.
What's his name? Can
So
you read it
sweet.
to him? That is precious. That's a very nice gift.
good job, Tanya.
Drenched
Yeah.
Arctic.
Yeah. He's an exclusive one. Hold on to that one.
You. Oh, I'm so excited to put him with my collection.
That's awesome.
Well, I didn't figure that there were very many legions that I could send you that you didn't already have. So I thought I would try and surprise you with something else I thought you would like.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Oh, and Amber, I couldn't help notice. Do we have some new ink going on?
Oh, yeah.
What do we got?
It's hard to see because it's all bloody, but it says "And Beyond," and it's one of those little
From
It's an
Toy Story.
alien.
Story.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
my
Toy
brother
Story
got
alien.
To Infinity, and then I got "And Beyond."
Yeah, cosmic
That's
adjacent right there.
cool.
Cosmic legions adjacent.
That's so fun.
All right, guys.
Right.
Steph, thank you so much for coming on, dude. You are welcome
Yes.
anytime. You know that.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to
Thank
see
you.
you at SoloCon.
Absolutely.
Tanya, thank you so much for coming
Next
on.
week, Tanya, have fun. At
Yes.
Toylanta.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, yeah, Toylanta is the end of March.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the same week, but yeah.
No, end of March. But you guys have fun at ZoloCon, man. It's gonna
Yes.
be. It was gonna be something to talk about.
Don't forget, Legions ladies, not this Thursday, but a week from this Thursday, right?
Yep.
And simple tricks and nonsense. The parade of A-list guests continues on Legions ladies. Check it out. If you're not subscribed already, please go to YouTube right now. Oh, you're on YouTube right now, probably. Search Legions ladies right now and subscribe and hit the notification bell. They go live every other week. They do a fantastic job. The show is very well produced. Tanya and Amber will say that they're still getting used to using StreamYard, but they do it better than pretty much everybody else already. They have awesome guests. It's a cool show. Legions ladies, check it out. And last but not least, Amber, happy birthday!
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Any
Have a good night.
last words, guys?
Be cool, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had so
Also-
much fun.
No, I was gonna say just in 2 minutes, make sure you check out Purple Gang Gang.
Yeah.
That's right. Purple Gang Gang. I'll be hopping in the chat in a couple of minutes. Purple Gang Gang live in 2 minutes.
Yes.
Everybody that stopped by tonight, thank you so much for celebrating Amber's birthday with us. Amber, thank you for hanging out with us on your birthday. You did not have to make time out of
Thank
your
you.
birthday to be with us, and we appreciate you.
She's gonna have a birthday weekend.
Happy birthday!
Enjoy it.
Until next time, don't
Sweet
forget the
guys.
number one rule.
Amber, say the thing.
What's the thing?
Say the thing.
number one rule?
Number one rule.
Oh,
Number
the number
one
one rule: be cool.
That's
There.
it.